Hey everyone, this is Kristen Leak here. I have a special guest, Erika Burden. She is a developer at SKIO Music and also currently a full-time student. And I'm sure my viewers would love to know more about school and working at SKIO. So thanks for joining me.
Yeah, happy to be here.
How far are you right now in school and how do you balance that with SKIO?
Well, I'm in my fourth year right now. I'm in my very last semester. Very excited. Um, so with SKIO right now is I've actually left and I've come back to school full time for just 4 months, and then I'm heading back over to Vancouver. So I'm actually not working right now. I'm focusing on my studies and on my homework and all that jazz.
That's really cool that you already landed a job. How did that happen?
Well, magic. No, I started at SKIO as an intern, as a co-op student. Incredibly invaluable experience. I started working there for 8 months, and as I was preparing to leave, they were coming with the bring new push of features, and they just really needed the core group to stay together. So instead of going back, I delayed my school for a semester, and I just stayed on for another 4 months as full time.
Oh, wow.
And since then, I've come back to school to finish my degree and all that.
Awesome. So tell us about your internship. What was that like?
I was terrified, that's for sure. Um, the co-op program is required for UVic. You have to do 16 months of work experience in order to graduate. So I did 8 months at SKIO in Vancouver, and before that, I did 8 months at in Germany, working with a research group. So the SKIO internship was a lot more industry practical web development work. I shouldn't say practical. It was web development on their new app, where the research one was more, I was much more junior at that point, so it was a lot more documentation and testing and presentations on the program that they were working on.
Wow. So so you were mostly working on an app the entire time, correct?
At SKIO, yes,
At
I was
Skio.
working on the app. I mostly did front end development, so that was HTML, CSS, Angular. I didn't really work on the back end, on the server side, which is
Hmm.
what I'm mostly doing now.
Oh, which do you like most?
I like the back end a lot more than the front end.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. It just the back end just feels a lot more open. For me at least, there's a less layer of mystery surrounding it.
I can see that.
Yeah.
That's cool. I love hearing people's preferences because I feel like it's either extremely one way or the other.
But yeah, well, my favorite part is really doing the full set. Like, I like doing a little bit of the front end, getting that integrated with whatever I'm working on the back end, and getting the back end wired into all the different services we need. But
Hmm.
I like to spend most of my time in the back end, and I don't polish up the front end very well.
Yeah, it can. You do have to pay attention to details.
Yeah.
Um, so I guess how you seem really comfortable talking about the internship. Like, how long did it take for you to get comfortable? And do you have any like tips or advice for people who are doing an internship and are really scared, like how you said you started out?
Yeah, I truly believe you just gotta break down the barriers. Like, it is terrifying, and you never gotta get over that. And it always seems very overwhelming. You're given a task, you have straight up no idea how to do it. You just kind of you have to love jumping in and solving it.
Did you get much
Getting
help?
comfortable.
Oh,
Pardon
sorry.
me?
Did you get much help from SKIO? Did you feel comfortable enough to ask them whenever you got stuck, or were you able to figure it out on your own, or did you have someone outside of SKIO you could ask for help?
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's an open office, so we kind of encourage to a point, just sending a message on Slack or something, and just like, hey, can you quickly help me with that? we also do some pair programming, which is very valuable because you get both brains working on something to solve. In addition to my work, though, you got to take on personal projects. Personal projects are just so powerful, and they give you the chance to explore and kind of follow the rabbit hole without worrying about a deadline.
What's your favorite project so far that you've done?
I actually did a really cool one for my distributed computing class. It came out of that course.
Okay.
On Facebook, if you go to your settings, you could download all of your Facebook data, which includes all your entire message history, basically.
Wow.
So using that data, I tried a new language. I tried using Go to actually, it was kind of like a pseudo data mining project.
Okay.
And my partner and I, we took that data set and we split it apart into timestamp, and we wound up making a graph of my most active messaging hours.
That is so freaking cool.
It's really cool because we also hosted it on my website, so it was open for about 2 weeks. It was open for anybody to use it. I don't think anybody did, but there was the potential, right? And the way that we coded it up was that I could hop in tomorrow and try and explode it again.
Neat. Do you have that on GitHub?
Pardon me?
Do you have that on GitHub?
I do have it on GitHub. It might still be private, though. I can look into opening it up.
Okay,
But,
I was just curious for personal reasons.
oh yeah, no, I could definitely send you the link. It should be open.
Cool. Yeah, that's so interesting. What would you say was one of the challenges during your internship?
Challenges.
Or what you learned the most from it?
I think using third-party services was the big one. I don't know how it is in some of the more boot camps or anything. I haven't done a boot camp myself, but I know that in my program we didn't really have a chance to look into using third-party tools, and we weren't able to look into using other services with our in-class projects, which naturally we're there to learn whatever the topic of the course is. But I found on my internship, we had a mailing service that we were paying for and using. We had 3 different analytic services that we were paying for and using. And we were using Facebook, for example. They have a graph API that I had to learn how to use. And so on and so forth. You never are using just your own code.
Wow, I never thought about that. Did you have to do much with
A lot of
analytics? Oh, sorry.
Pardon me?
Did you have to do much with analytics?
Yeah, we've done a lot of work with analytics. I'm not sure really how far I can go here, but yeah, it was a learning experience for all of us. So we had to learn like what information was valuable, what's a valuable way of implementing it so it's not a pain down the road. What's a good way of maintaining it and debugging it and make sure we're actually getting the information we need.
Wow, it sounds like you wore a lot of hats during your internship. You weren't just a developer. You did a lot more.
It's very fast. Yeah, it's not a. I always like to say it's not an uphill. It's not a learning curve. It's a learning cliff. Mm-hmm. You just kind of jump off and learn everything along the way. Really fast.
So, what's your goal after you graduate and you start working at SKIO? Like, what's your goal for, I guess, developing your skills or things that you're excited to work on or to improve?
I definitely want to keep going with the personal project. Like I said, the data mining thing. Mm-hmm. And I'm in a data mining course right now, so I'm hoping I could learn a couple of really cool algorithms and then apply it to my previous project. I also want to learn functional programming, like Haskell or something. So I guess what I really want after I graduate is free time.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, so it's like so in addition to the work, I want to be able to kind of tackle these. I just want to learn everything. It's a problem.
Yeah, there's always something, you know. There's
Yeah,
something else. It's really exciting to learn. Hmm.
yeah. I like learning the new technology as they come out. Well, the more mature technology once they come out. But then I also really like going over my fundamentals.
Right.
Like every year or so, I like to go over just my data structures again, like the binary tree, kind of that not really exciting stuff. Because every time I go back, I see a new application for it. It's like, wow, this is actually really useful.
That's really good advice to go back and look at the basics and the foundations. Yeah.
Yeah, they keep popping up.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Cool. So, do you have any fun graduation plans? Are you going on vacation before you start work, or are you just diving into it afterwards?
Well, it is a. I am moving right back to Vancouver and starting up work again. But I am hoping that one of my friends and I, we really want to go to Seattle. We were supposed to go last year, but she and I just didn't quite get it work out. I really want to go to Seattle, basically.
Hmm.
Maybe Disneyland. Disneyland would be fun.
Ooh, yeah. I haven't been to Disney. Wait, which one is in Florida? Is Disneyland in Florida?
Disney World is in Florida.
Okay, so I've been to Disney World.
But, I think Disneyland is a bit closer and
Yeah, that's closer to
affordable.
you.
Yeah.
Neat. Yeah, I haven't been over there yet. Well, cool. Do you have any other advice for my viewers? Whether it's about looking for an internship or just learning code?
I think the most important one is just be fearless. Go for it. You know, you like I said before, you just gotta break out of that comfort zone. Send a message and be like, "Here's what I know. Here's what I can do for you. You guys are awesome. Let's do something."
Awesome. That's definitely what I live by. If I'm scared to do something, that's when I know I need to do it.
Might take a while to get there, but yes, you should.
And how can they reach out to you? Are you on Twitter?
Yeah, I am on Twitter. I can send you my name after, but I'm one of your music.
Okay, awesome. And everyone who's watching, I'll link that below in the description box. Thank you so much, Erica.
Yeah, thank you for having me. This was fun.
Yeah, this was lots of fun. Bye.
Okay, bye. Bye.